Welcome to Module 6, Prevention and Controls. In this session, we will move from identifying risks to exploring the specific safeguards ADPC has established to mitigate them.
We will examine the practical tools that form our internal defense system, including the segregation of duties, rigorous approval processes, regular audits, and thorough vendor due diligence. These controls are the foundation of our operational integrity. At ADPC, we maintain a zero-tolerance policy toward fraud, corruption, money laundering, and aid diversion. It is important to recognize that prevention is always more effective and less costly than conducting an investigation after a loss has occurred. These controls are not just administrative hurdles, they are designed to protect ADPC's funds, our organizational reputation, and the safety of our staff and beneficiaries. It is a shared responsibility. Every team member, not just those in finance or management, plays a critical role in upholding these standards.
Welcome everyone. In Module 6, we will focus on prevention and controls, how we stop risks before they turn into problems.
We will look at practical tools like segregation of duties, approvals, audits, and vendor due diligence.
These controls are not about mistrust, they are about protecting people, processes, and the organization.
Prevention is a shared responsibility, and it starts with how we work every day.
Why do prevention and controls matter at ADPC?
Because ADPC has zero tolerance for fraud, corruption, money laundering, and aid diversion.
These risks do not only cause financial loss, they damage trust, credibility, and the impact of our work. Prevention is always more effective than investigating problems after losses have already occurred.
Strong preventive controls help identify risks early and reduce opportunities for misconduct. These controls protect ADPC's funds and assets, safeguard organizational reputation and donor confidence, and protect staff, partners, and beneficiaries.
Controls apply to everyone: the staff, consultants, vendors, and implementing partners. Prevention is a shared responsibility, not only the role of finance or management. Now let's talk about segregation of duties, often called SOD. The basic principle is simple: no single person should control an entire financial or procurement process from start to finish. Key functions must be separated. This includes requesting, approving, processing, recording, and reviewing transactions. When these roles are handled by different people, it reduces both error and the opportunity for misuse. For example, one person may prepare a payment, but another person must approve it. Similarly, procurement evaluation should always be separated from contract approval. Segregation of duties makes fraud harder to commit and harder to conceal. That is why it is a mandatory control under the ADPC internal control system. Now let's look at approval and authorization controls. At ADPC, all financial and procurement actions require proper authorization before they are carried out. Approval authority is clearly defined through the delegation of authority, approved budget limits, and individual roles and responsibilities. This ensures that decisions are made at the right level and with proper accountability. Approvals must always be documented, verifiable, and traceable. Verbal approvals or approvals given after the fact are not acceptable. Before approving any transaction, any actual or potential conflict of interest must be disclosed. Transparent approval protects both the organization and the individual approving the action. We conclude this module by focusing on our work with third parties. Vigilance is required when partners are unwilling to provide financial information, request unusual banking arrangements, or pressure us to ignore red flags for the sake of the partnership. Our mandate is clear: notice the signs, do not ignore them, and report your concerns early and in good faith. This concludes Module 6. Thank you very much for your attention and your commitment to ADPC's mission. We hope these insights into prevention and controls help you maintain a transparent and accountable work environment. Please complete the module quiz to verify your understanding, and then you may proceed to the next section.